Hello and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to talk about the best tool I always use when I'm doing iPhone repair. Okay, this is the tool that if you are going to start fixing iPhones and micro soldering level, you need this software for sure. Okay, and the software is the JCID. Okay, JCID Drawing. Okay, this tool, the cost for this tool I think is like 50 to 70 bucks a year. So you have to have this one because this one have a lot of things. Okay, the first thing is you have a lot of models. Okay, you have a lot of brands, iPhone, Honor, Oppo, and another brands. Okay, I just use for iPad and iPhone. Okay, in iPhone you have all the models. Okay, all the models. And for example, if you are fixing iPhone 11, see, you have the first layer. So you have the bottom board and the top board. Okay, and if you can see right here, you are going to have you can follow the lines. For example, if you touch this line connect with this one, with this one, and with this one, and with all these components. Okay, it's the same line. So for example, if I'm doing a repair, for example, this for a camera, okay, so I can just follow the line and see to where this line is going. Okay, for example, this line is coming from the connector and then is passing to a capacitor and then is going directly to the CPU. Okay, so we have all this here. So when we are doing repairs, I always use this one to follow the lines and see which components are together in the same line to start doing the measurements. Okay, another thing is we have, for example, things like this, the back camera, the dot. Okay, I think this one is the flex cable, right? The charging cable. So we can also have measurements in this just to follow the lines. Maybe if we can use a fix an iPhone 11 charging port. We also have the receiver. This is the ones come with the sensor for the Face ID and proximity sensor and the ambient light sensors too, so you can measure these two. And also you can have the layout. We also have the lattice. This is the dot projector and the front camera cable. Okay, so I'm going to open the iPhone 11. Okay, and right here, if you can see right here, we have another things, right? We have a lot of things right here. Okay, and in this area we just have the models. Okay, we just have the models in this area. Okay, now in this area we have a lot of things. For example, the first thing is this one, right? Failed. Okay, these ones just told you maybe these people, the Chinese people, they already do. For example, if you have an iPhone that is a problem with, for example, with the speaker, so they already have this one in file. Okay, I don't know why it's not running this. Maybe another models they have, but they already have some repairs already right here. The only problem with this is in Chinese, so I don't use that too much. I don't use that. Another thing is we have the schematics. Okay, so for example, if I want to check these schematics for these circuits, I'm just going to touch these circuits. Okay, I'm going to touch it one more time, and if you can see, this one is going to bring me to the schematics. So I can use, for example, I can just click this capacitor right here, and this one is going to show me this capacitor. Or I can click this capacitor and it's going to show me where in the schematics is this capacitor. Okay, this one I use a lot, the schematics, because we cannot repair without the schematics, right? We always need the schematics, so that's why that's the main thing. I use this one. I always like to have this one right here, and I'm clicking the area and the parts that I'm repairing, and I'm checking the schematics in this area. Also, we have this one, they say join. I don't know what this one is. Another thing that I used a lot is this one, crash. Remember, when you have a panic full, I don't have a phone with a panic full, you can just connect your phone to your computer, and this program is going to show you the panic full, and this program also is going to show you which lines you can check to see if you have a problem on those lines to fix a panic full. Remember, the panic full is the problems that we have in the iPhone, have restarts or things like that, right? So when you go to this software, you can just connect your phone and you are going to have all the information for this panic full. Another thing that I'm used right here is signal, okay? Because remember, we have a RFFE bus, this one, right? So I'm use this one a lot to check the RF components, okay? I'm going to do another video apart from this one, okay? So in this area, I'm use the models, I use this one, I use schematics, and I use crash, okay? And then we have this menu right here, okay? And this menu, so you have this, you can just click this and real, and this is just going to show you the real components, okay? And then you can click nuts, and you are going to have nuts. For example, this one is called NAND, okay? Okay, perfect. Now some models have this one. If you click voltage, see, disappear some names of the lines. But then some lines, for example, right here is showing you how much voltage you had to have in this. I don't use this one, I don't use it. And also I don't use this one, the resistance. The resistance is just showing you the resistance for these lines, okay? I don't use this one. NC is because sometimes we have these pads, the blue ones, that are not connected with anything, so you can disable or enable. And ground, you can disable and enable, okay? We also have AB board, or just A. If I just click A, in this case, because it's iPhone 11, it shows me the 2, but for example, if I have iPhone 8, for example, if I have an iPhone 8, I can have both, or I can just have one. Oh, I don't know why it's not working, but you can just have one board, okay? I always like to use it like that. Okay, I'm going to come back to 11. This one is a full size. It's just to, for example, if you have this one right here and you just click right here, it's just put the board and the complete area, okay? This one is to flip your board, because sometimes we are doing some measurements and we had to flip the board just to have the same orientation that you have in your branch, that you had to have it right here, okay? Another thing is zoom in, zoom out. I always use my mouse to do that. And right here I have a good this one, mirror. Mirror is the thing, for example, when I'm doing a CPU and I want to read this, for example, this I want to read in dial mode. So I put mirror, okay? I put mirror, and now I can start checking the component, because mirror is just swap the board to give us the opportunity to check the circuits, okay? Left and right, I don't use that. And if, for example, if we click this one, see, we have another things right here. For example, we are going to have next and preview. Next is, for example, where the line is going, and preview is previous, right? Left, this one is just to disappear this one, okay? And this one is to disappear the other one, okay? That's it. This screen, this one is to have, if you have, for example, two screens, you can have both screens. The software is crashing right now, but you can have two different screens, okay? You can have the board view in one screen, and I can have the schematics in another monitor. Okay, and then another thing is setup. You can change the color. I don't do anything. And paint, because this one is going to allow to draw. Okay, right here I have a menu that I can cut. For example, I can just cut. This one is not working right now because see, you can cut, you can paint, or you can do another things. I use a different program to do that. Okay, and I think that's it. Another thing is software update, crash analytics. This one is to do the same thing. Factory code, I'm going to do a different video because you can have the information from NAND using this. Okay, and I think that's it. I think that's the most common thing that I use this software to. I have another tool, for example, the D11, that you can use this software to check connectors. I don't use it too much because it's too much time to connect everything, and I'm so practical. Okay, so I don't know. This is the first video that I'm going to do a lot of videos of a series of software and tools that we always use right here to repair these iPhones. Okay, so I'm going to do maybe later review of this one on my multimeter, or which preheater I use, which iron I use, which microscope I use. So I'm going to do a lot of videos. This is the first one. Okay, so easy. JCID, I don't know in English, JCID Drawing. That's the tools that you need if you are going to start fixing iPhone. Okay, and let me in the comments if you already use this one or if you use another one, and also I'm going to leave the links if you want to buy it. Okay, see you next time. Bye.